armpit down behind
Now, his main, although they do not believe that that will be any kind of issue. And Donaire in the dressing room as he tries to grab himself another 100. Nonito Donaire puts his slice of the 122-pound championship at risk. Jeffrey Mathebula appeared in the 2 wins, coming off a title victory. First time fighting in his career, fighting in his native South Africa. But before we get to our main event, let's take.
I want to figure out that kind of style.
One with 18 knockouts will put his.
We're just step by step. See where my body can take it. If I can go up to 126, we'll go up to 126. If we go up to 130, we're always ready for a good challenge.
And in 29 professional bouts, he maintains a record consisting of 28 victories against knockout. This evening, defending his WBO Super Bantamweight Championship of the World. He's coming by way of knockout. Defending his IBF Super Bantamweight Championship of the World.
Touch him up. Donaire against the top. See if Mathebula could stay disciplined and use that jab. Donaire.
He didn't think, he said he thought he had.
Mathebula, who has in his career, started slowly and appeared to only take over the fight late.
Impressive knockout of Fernando Montiel. Then in his last fight, in a way, didn't want to engage.
Nonito made some good moves. Mathebula is now backing straight up, which is not good.
Well, when Donaire closes the gap, he negates.
That's what Nonito has to do. Just
in the CompuBox through the first 2 minutes, Mathebula has landed 4.
He's doing VADA, volunteer testing for performance enhancers year-round, Donaire.
But man,
the only punches when he
natural, it's just. Mathebula tries to go to the body. Donaire obviously quicker with the hand.
Donaire's power now.
Soft left, 7 jabs in that. And although he may have landed rounds.
I think in this fight so far, Roy, he was using that great foot speed and hand speed, walking Mathebula down a bit.
Yeah, because Mathebula than Donaire.
That, but when you really is Donaire is doing it so far is impressive to me. That Roy, he jumped in boxing and
not Nonito. He's good enough, I think, that he can overcome this
combination, and a good hook to the body finished it off for Mathebula.
Mathebula's throwing a pretty good punch himself, though.
Trade inside.
He's not afraid to trade with Nonito to me.
Donaire against the ropes.
On the hook, hoping to end it early.
You got to bum him out. You're not looking to outbox him. Because
Mathebula does stand straight up.
At this point, he's thrown 97. And some pretty good scoring blows. And it ties him up. And the rack team of 66 with his jab.
Some of his better punches. And that was impressive because you don't often see the tall guy go to the body on the...
Williams in our previous fight. Diego Corrales used to, the late great Diego Corrales.
Much like short Abulu's going. It seems that for the fight,
that's when you're more press. They don't fight a lot on American TV.
Just to get to the United States and to be able to fight on American TV.
That's right. If you see them on American TV, it means they can fight.
That caught the chin of him. Work inside with the left hand from Mathebula, then he fires out.
And you're seeing some of the effects of Donaire. He's coming in, not behind the jab, and he's throwing that home run left hook as though he hopes that's going to end the fight. And Mathebula is able to score with some combinations, some jabs on the way inside.
Go to the body some while he's on the attack. Body more, it will open up some big...
Combination from Mathebula. Round number 4, we bring in our unofficial ring.
This fight, and who did more damage? I mean, I thought in round 2 when he threw over 100 punches, he did 1 and 3 with the fewer roughs. That's what you have to do. Let me tell you, 2-1, Nonito Donaire.
Very nice window into sure the
side really more, but he's who comes out harder in the second half, and Roy long can be harder shots.
They can be much harder shots, and they can have much more of a devastating effect late on a fight. As he said in his corner, what they said in his corner, Nonito's face is starting to show a little redness. That could
be interesting, especially that round. Harold gave that round to Donaire as Donaire.
I think Donaire's clearly making commentary. And
does a pretty good job.
Say so.
Good left hand of the body from Donaire.
His nose.
Go with a lot.
A little bit
in this fight is really going to come into a premium. Right range.
That was another great body shot by Donaire.
Donaire is giving Mathebula all. Sometimes himself an unnecessary risk.
Go! Left hand drops Mathebula.
Maybe not when you can punch like that.
Cannot be saved by the bell in any round.
Dip inside with a hook. Wham! Right over the top of Mathebula's right hand.
It's the opening round.
Exactly.
It's the opening bell.
Exactly. And there it is.
And changed the whole feel of everything. Good uppercut from Donaire. Fires off a right and here to start the fifth.
And when you look at a guy like Nonito Donaire, he studied Mathebula. He knows that Mathebula is not a real dangerous one-punch knockout artist. So he can drop his hands and play with his rounds.
There's being a little more responsive to get his range back, get his distance, get his balance. He's trying to pick off some more shots, and as I say that, Mathebula lands some good shots.
But isn't that a little bit of a carryover from the last round where he fought smart and was very effective, and then eventually he got...
How high can he go in weight? Can he be effective against larger fighters? And I suppose, in many respects, ooh, good right hand from Mathebula.
We knew he was going to pick it up late in the fight. It's just a matter of time, which means he's willing to sacrifice.
And then Donaire steps.
In many respects, this is an audition. A bigger, longer, rangier fighter as a pressure fighter.
Oh, good left hand by Donaire. And he fires up with another shot. Another one of those Max Kellerman B at the end of the round.
That stopped Donaire.
A little swelling under the left eye of Donaire. Down with a left hand in round 4.
50 seconds later, next round.
Not only that, I must tell you, really can hit him is when he's trying to open up the punch. Very difficult for Nonito to land solid punches on.
This is the kind of fight. Oh,
good combination by Mathebula.
This is high velocity punches that don't. I agree. In the shots, there's no comparison.
According to CompuBox.
Now then, on Nonito.
Right hand.
Like that.
Guys have come inside of the first 4 rounds. Mathebula.
Oh, great hook by Mathebula.
To be appreciably shorter here. Left hand by Mathebula touched the face of Donaire. Donaire steps back into the power shot of his own.
Throw that right hand over the top. You drop it on a shorter opponent. You down, and it's Mathebula. 4 rounds to
the knockdown
in hand any minute because he jets in the second half of fights.
Getting more busy in the second discourage him from being
aired like as Max do.
He wanted. This is what he asked. He knew what his job.
A kind of looks really good, and the crowd is reacting earlier.
No, it's not devastating.
And crowd pleasing.
Just continues to pump out that jab. Donaire
A lot quicker than most people would be.
Round 7, by far his lowest output.
Oh, and not a puncher with a left hand. Earlier in the fight, Mathebula's gotten up and fought hard since then, and may have Waller fighter. He's a little easier to hit with the jab than he should be. Now he's using that foot speed, Roy, to create angles and embarrass Mathebula.
You better be careful with Mathebula.
Back on, don't.
He's just not doing this.
59 jabs around, but you'd like to see it more effective, Roy.
Well, side like this is his time to get off. So if he's going to win the fight, his jab is his best punch, like right there. He was throwing it, and throws it, he can land more punches behind it. But by saving it, that's his best weapon. He can't win the fight like that.
Tell you what, rangy fighters Mathebula is really able.
He knows that Mathebula.
But what about the tall guy better than Mathebula?
We don't know many guys at 120. Nor 130.
And Jeffrey unified. Belts, there's been one knockdown.
While he's creating the impression that he's the more talented, he's already dropped Mathebula.
Forehead, left.
There's leaving as, yes, I'm the better.
Right when he gets started, that jab makes him stop. Sometimes a bit
fight has landed at 22%, throwing 13 around.
And there goes. Into a knockout so far. Applies some technique here.
Mathebula has stuck what he needs to do to sort of control range and 22-pound belt. Letterman for his scorecard.
Okay, Bob. Nonito Donaire. That's a point for the knockdown around very close. Donaire's up 2 points. Now, in round 6, he chased him, but he didn't punch him. But remember, at the end of round 7, Nonito Donaire had something to do with it. Here's Donaire.
Heard of Mathebula, and that seems to be Donaire's game plan. Apply his boxing skills to effectively win moments of the fight, trying to catch him with something big.
Good body shot by Donaire.
bigger punches, but because he's just trying to catch Mathebula, because he's so
left eye is starting to swell.
After this fight.
Yeah, it has, and that's what it makes to get stronger late in the fight. Oh, good shot, good uppercut.
17 of 70. Fight close on Harold on our clock. That left
it seemed like it was really short to me.
Mathebula won the round.
Me too. I think Donaire lucked out a little bit. I could see that.
Well, now Donaire enables him to land other punches, or at least to not allow Mathebula.
Fighter in your weight division after tough fights. You saw Sergio Martin out there at middleweight. Fight guys like that every fight, and that's.
Donaire's boy, he did hurt him because he's thrown a punch for like the last 30 seconds.
Robert Garcia
threw a punch.
He's hurt. Something wrong with him.
That's the first one and almost
broke it.
His jaw broke or his nose, something broke.
But Robert Garcia told Donaire, I think he looked, and
his face.
There's something wrong with him. A tooth out or something, followed by a straight right hand that probably broke this kid's jaw. That is a devastating right hand.
Averages through 25. Donaire
may have busted his, but this round, this 12th round could determine.
Yeah, but it definitely Mathebula's not even punching.
Yeah, it was like he threw that jab. You were scared to throw it.
To us to start
that right hand.
Until this bell rings. Oh, right.
Credit too, because that was one of his chopping right hands.
Mathebula.
I just don't understand. He stopped.
Good shots here.
Steps in with a right. Oh, what Mathebula right hand.
And how this fight has been scored so far, and if it's in the...
Donaire says, bring it on. Fires a couple power shots. That's how it ends. Connect percentage for